Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, Sarasota Memorial Hospital is redefining rehab with the grand opening of a brand new rehabilitation pavilion. Nearly 3 years in the making, the 74,000 square foot pavilion is ready for use with the latest technology and treatments for patients. It includes a robotic exoskeleton, state-of-the-art gymnasiums, and furnished apartments for daily living. And for patient Bernard Gaines, who suffered 2 strokes and now speaks with the aid of a computer, he and his wife Sally say SMH's rehabilitation has been crucial on his road to recovery.
We didn't think he'd even make it out of the hospital, let alone get this far. So every day, every week, he's making really great gains, which add up.
SMH has gave me life back.
I really haven't seen a facility like this before, just so new and big, and just so many different pieces of equipment that can be, utilized to help somebody in rehabilitation. I mean, they're doing a lot of great things here, so it's amazing for sure.
Sarasota Memorial Hospital provides 24-hour rehabilitation services. Well, several former inmates of the Sarasota County Jail are looking back as they move forward in life. Many now crediting the help they received in an addiction recovery pod for their success in living a clean and sober life. ABC 7's Erica Jackson spoke with a former inmate about her experience with the program and joins us now live from the Sarasota County Jail. Erica?
Adam, the Sarasota County Jail introduced the program back in 2009 for men and created a women's program soon after. And now the Addiction Recovery Program is getting ready to celebrate its 8th anniversary. And now dozens of men and women taking part in the program here from the Salvation Army, Alcoholics Anonymous, and Narcotics Anonymous, and Bayside Community Church on a weekly basis to discuss ways to stay off drugs after their release. They also hear from former graduates of the program, like Melissa Singer. She entered the recovery pod last January while addicted to opiates. She's now 16 months sober and credits the program for her success.
The recovery pod here at Sarasota County Jail really helped get that through to me, that there was a better way to live, and I wanted it. It wasn't about like punishment for your crimes. We're going to treat you badly because you're incarcerated. It was more or less correcting behaviors.
Coming up at 11, we'll hear from a current inmate that's in the addiction recovery pod and learn how the current inmates in that program learn to succeed from one another. Reporting live at the Sarasota County Jail, Erica Jackson. Adam, back to you in the studio.
All right, Erica, thank you very much. Certainly an uplifting story, and we will have more on that at 11 o'clock. Well, a Bradenton business is cleaning up today after a car crashed into the Fantastic Sam's hair salon. According to witnesses, the incident occurring around 9 p.m. on Friday night on 14th Street West in the Bayshore Gardens shopping plaza. Witnesses say they saw what appeared to be a silver Volkswagen Beetle drive into the store and all the way to the back of that business. No one was reportedly inside at the time of the incident, and no word on how that business will be affected. Certainly a scary situation there. Well, turned into a nice, beautiful day, at least if you're on Siesta Key like I was for part of the afternoon. Let's head over to Wendy Ross for a first check on that weather. Wendy?
It just got better and better all day, Adam. We were looking at those temperatures that were getting up there into the 80s, and we did see some sunshine this morning, but mostly it's like what we're looking at right now. It's kind of dark over here, and it was dark early this morning with a lot of cloud cover, some fog that developed, but as the day went on, things got better. And so we're looking at 79 degrees right now. Dew point humidity levels are moderate. Winds are coming in out of the west at around 8 miles per hour. And temperatures right now, at least at the coastline, are a lot more comfortable than they are as you move farther to the east. We're seeing a lot of 87s right now, and this is going to be reflective of the kind of weather we're expecting to see again tomorrow. A few clouds are starting to spill on over, but for the most part, our rain showers are confined to the southern part of the state at this hour, and we're not seeing any showers developing at this hour for us. We'll let you know what the rest of the weekend is shaping up to be. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Adam?
Thank you very much, Wendy. Another news, 2 pilots killed on Saturday when their small planes collided over Edgewater, Florida. The FAA releasing a statement saying a Cessna 170 aircraft and an unidentified experimental craft collided near New Smyrna Beach about 1 mile from Interstate 95. The pilots were reportedly the only ones on those planes. Witnesses describe seeing those aircrafts collide, separate, and eventually fall apart.
What I can tell you is that a witness had reported seeing 2 small airplanes collide, separate, and fall to the ground. That is preliminary. That is what the witness said. We still have to analyze that information and make sure that it's accurate, but that's what we're going on right now.
Federal agents are investigating the cause of that crash. Authorities have not released the victims' names or details about where those planes took off from, and it is not confirmed if the pilots were doing formations or practicing for a nearby air show. The ongoing investigation into Russian interference. The president striking back today as the man who heads up the congressional investigation facing more questions. ABC's David Wright is in Washington with more.
Having already called the investigation into Russian meddling in the U.S. election a witch hunt, President Trump was back at it again today, venting his outrage on Twitter. It is the same fake news media that said there was no path to victory for Trump that is now pushing the phony Russia story, a total scam. But the president's tweets don't square with his own cabinet members' public positions.
So you had yesterday the spectacle of the Secretary of State and the Secretary of Defense talking about the Russian incursion into our election, and the White House, led by the president, continues to back away from it.
The ranking Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, Adam Schiff, visited the White House Friday, reviewing the same classified documents his GOP counterpart, Devin Nunes, saw in secret last week. Schiff said he saw no reason the documents were shared at first only with the Republican chairman and not the full committee.
There's not a better person in the House of Representatives to do this investigation than me.
Also dominating the Russia conversation, Trump's former national security advisor, Mike Flynn. He's now requesting immunity in exchange for his testimony.
Were you trying to tell the Justice Department to grant immunity to Michael Flynn?
On Friday, Trump would not stay for an answer to those questions, but he did tweet that Mike Flynn should ask for immunity. Apparently, Trump's views on immunity have changed since the campaign, when he railed at Hillary Clinton aides granted immunity for testifying about her email server.
And if you're not guilty of a crime, what do you need immunity for, right?
So does the president think that Mike Flynn is guilty of a crime?
I think he believes that Mike Flynn should go testify.
So far, no one in Congress has taken Flynn up on his request for a deal. David Wright, ABC News, Washington.
The White House is also working to clear up any potential financial conflicts of interest, releasing disclosure forms for many top staffers who are collectively worth an estimated $12 billion. According to Bloomberg, the Office of Government Ethics will be reviewing those reports. Well, Mote Marine Laboratories' 31st annual Run for the Turtles underway on the Sun Coast today. The 5K and 1 mile race raising funds for Mote's Sea Turtle Conservation and Research Program. The program helps monitor, study, and protect endangered and threatened sea turtles on nesting beaches from Longboat Key through Venice.
The efforts that we put in 35 years ago, now by the increase in nesting numbers, we believe that the hatchlings that hatched when we first started monitoring the beaches are coming back and nesting as adults now, because it does take about 35 years for a turtle to mature.
Sea turtle nesting season begins on May 1st, but senior biologist Kristen Mazzarella says Mote's efforts to protect nesting sea turtles will begin a little earlier on April 15th. As part of a group effort to apply hands-on learning about urban gardening and healthy eating, the Manatee Millennials, along with United Way, teaming up for a day of service at Lincoln Middle School in Palmetto. The volunteers getting their hands a little dirty, teaching students about hydroponics, earth boxes, planting, and even livestock.
I got involved because I enjoy helping the community, and as being a part of the softball team at State College of Florida, we do a lot of community service, and I thought this was a good one to attend and help out with.
The urban farm at Lincoln Middle School fights hunger and engages students in farm work and other community impact initiatives. Still to come here on ABC 7, a day at the pool turns fatal at a Michigan hotel. The investigation into the potential poisoning of several people. Plus, a man charged with arson in the fire that collapsed an interstate overpass in Atlanta. Stick around.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Whether doctors should test all patients for celiac disease. Details in HealthSmart.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world. $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular received a J.D. Power Award for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and switch now. For a limited time, get your first month of service free. Call 800-457-2317, go online, or visit a Target store today.
But is it? It's really just the beginning, right? Have you written a book and want it published but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Page Publishing cuts through the confusion that most new authors face, like copyright protection, barcodes, printing, and digital uploading. We will get your book into bookstores now. We guide you through the publishing maze and help you distribute and sell your work in hard copy and ebook formats. That's right, we will digitize and place your book for sale on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and Google, offering it to millions. Don't waste another minute. Most publishers won't even look at new author submissions, but we're different. We review your book and provide you feedback in about a week. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, our team gets you into bookstores fast.
Call for your free author submission kit at 800-425-5308.
A developing story out of the small town of Niles, Michigan tonight, where a case of carbon monoxide poisoning has left one child dead and several others in critical condition. 13 were hospitalized after a morning by the pool turned into a medical emergency. First responders were called to the Michigan hotel to find that carbon monoxide levels were too high in both the pool area and parts of the hotel building.
6 of them were inside the pool area unresponsive. The other ones were not unresponsive, but they were outside the pool area.
13 victims, 7 of them children, were rushed to the hospital. One child was pronounced dead on arrival. The entire hotel was evacuated, and investigators are looking at the pool heater as a possible source of that toxic gas. A new view today of what led to that church bus crash where 13 people were killed. A witness capturing the moments before a pickup truck hit that bus. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez has the footage.
He's going to hit somebody head on, or he's going to kill his own damn self. Somebody needs to get this guy off the road.
Drifting, swerving, coming just this close. New video out this weekend revealing what happened in the moments before that deadly crash in Texas Wednesday.
He kept going off the road and over into incoming traffic.
Jody Kuchler made the call to 2 sheriff's departments as his girlfriend in the passenger seat took the video.
I'm following this guy. He's in a white Dodge Julie. He's all over the road, both sides. Somebody needs to stop this guy.
You can see that white pickup truck crossing the middle lane, coming close to oncoming traffic, later swerving onto the shoulder. Police say 20-year-old Jack Young was behind the wheel.
Both of our concern was him hitting somebody head on. I was more worried about him hitting kids.
After tailing the truck for a half hour, Kuchler witnessed the moment it slammed into a church bus heading back from a Bible study retreat, killing 13 people on board.
Cut his eyes, looked at me when I was walking up, and then he looked back down towards the floorboard, and he died. And I wish I hadn't seen it.
Kuchler says at the scene, the pickup truck's driver told him he had been texting behind the wheel.
I think my mind kind of went blank. I didn't know what to think. I mean, you just cost 13 people's lives. You're talking about grandmothers, grandfathers.
Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And now to a follow-up on that fire that caused an overpass in Atlanta to collapse on Thursday. The man suspected of starting the fire that collapsed a portion of Interstate 85 a few miles north of downtown Atlanta, appearing in court today. Authorities have announced that 39-year-old Basil Elby faces charges of arson and criminal damage to property. Elby was arrested Friday along with Sophia Bruner and Barry Thomas. Bruner and Thomas were charged with criminal trespass.
My second inclination on thinking about it was that some compensation to the victims would be appropriate. But again, even at $1 a person, that would amount to several $1 million. The
fire on Thursday evening crippled a major traffic artery in a city already known for dreadful rush hour congestion. Elby's next court appearance is set for April 14th. And Wendy, my dad actually works in downtown Atlanta. He was working that evening, but luckily does not use 85 to get home. He used 75, said it didn't take him too long, but still, that traffic's got to go somewhere.
And we have, all we have is, it's a parking lot on that interstate, isn't it?
Yes.
And on a day like today, when temperatures are really soaring into the 80s, oh my gosh, it was so hot today.
You got to move, get the engine to get the AC going. It all compiles.
But you were comfortable when you went to the beach today,
yeah,
right?
It was great.
It's really nice at the beach because we have that westerly wind, so it's coming across 74 degrees of water temperature. It's not nearly as hot at the beach. But if you're inland, man, oh man, we saw an actual temperature at the airport, 81 degrees, but you just saw moments ago that temperatures are in the upper 80s right now in places like Arcadia and Mayaca City. And so all the inland areas reporting some pretty warm temperature. Our overnight low, 64 degrees, 59 is where we're supposed to be this time of the year, 78 is where we're supposed to be as well. But take a look at these temperatures around the state. You can see readings in Tallahassee at 87 degrees, Panama City reporting 85, Fort Myers 90 degrees, and right here in our own viewing area we have seen temperatures that have been in the 80s. However, we are looking at very, very hot temperatures coming up over the next couple of days, as you're going to see. Now, we didn't have any rain today. This was actually the rain that we received on Friday. But take a look at the deficits that we're looking at as far as what we're normally supposed to be seeing for rainfall this time of the year. Almost 5 inches of rain is what is normal. But what we're looking at is we are going to be experiencing very little rain for today, but we've got rain coming up in the forecast. And this is a good thing because we've been in a drought situation now, especially over the interior sections of the state. And we are starting to see a few showers developing over the southern sections of Florida. But right here across our own region, we're looking at mostly fair skies, maybe a passing cloud. That's about it. And the showers that we are getting right now that are closer to us are developing over the central sections of Florida and then moving off towards the east. So we do have some pretty warm temperatures in our forecast over the next couple of days. We also have some of this cloudy weather that is developing out here in the Gulf of Mexico, and some of that is going to stream on over us as well. But we're not expecting to see rain developing for tonight. What we are looking at are just a couple of showers that may develop over the central part of the state around the Lake Okeechobee area during the early morning hours on Sunday. You'll notice the west coast of Florida is going to be nice and quiet, but then as the 24-hour period moves forward, we could see some showers developing on Monday and Tuesday, and then we're going to be getting these showers again, mostly popping up over the central part of the state. We've got a cold front that already went through the state. This is the one that brought us the rain showers that we experienced on Friday, but we have another one that's going to be moving on in, and this will give us our better chances of rain coming up over the upcoming days. So we're going to be seeing sunny skies for today and tomorrow. We've got near record highs in our forecast. Rain Tuesday and Friday. That's exactly what we're going to be seeing, and this is what it looks like over the next 7 days. We're going to outline everything for you. Take a look at the daytime highs expected on Sunday and Monday in the mid to upper 80s, and then some rain on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We need the rain. We need the rain, just not on the weekends for you, Adam.
Now, sports.
Couldn't agree more with that, Wendy. The Rays roster is set. The team announcing its final 25-man opening day roster ahead of one last workout today in the Trop. Some notable keepers, including outfielder Peter Bourjos, acquired just days ago from the White Sox, and two rookies, pitcher Austin Pruitt and utility infielder Daniel Robertson. Seen here, Robertson says he called his mom first to tell her the news, then listened to a special voicemail from his father, who passed away 4 years ago while the 23-year-old was still in the minors.
I listened to that, and it says how proud he was of me at the time, but I kind of just was taking it as if I just made the phone call to him right now, and I couldn't hold back my tears when I listened to that. I miss him. I know he's looking down at me.
Who says baseball isn't romantic? Chris Archer has been named the team's opening day starter for the third straight season. Weeks ago, Archer started the opening game of the World Baseball Classic for Team USA, kicking off their championship run with a win against Colombia. And as you can see today, Archer showing off that gold medal to reporters, saying the experience will likely help calm his nerves tomorrow.
The good thing about this being my third one, I've done it before. And the good thing about pitching in the WBC is I pitched in front of a pretty lively crowd then too, so I'm just looking forward to getting out there and taking the team with the other 8 guys.
The Rays open their season at home tomorrow afternoon against the Yankees. Well, the NCAA tournament kicking back up tonight. 4 teams surviving March Madness to make it to the semifinals. 2 1 seeds remaining in the tournament, North Carolina and Gonzaga, while Cinderella South Carolina has turned a 7 seed into the program's first Final Four appearance. The Gamecocks taking on another Final Four rookie program in Gonzaga, currently down by 4 points entering the end of the first half. And later tonight, it'll be Oregon taking on UNC. The Tar Heels looking to earn their second straight trip to that title game. And speaking of streaks, one of the largest in sports history has come to an end. The University of Connecticut women's basketball team losing last night on that overtime buzzer beater thriller, knocking them out of the Final Four and ending a 111-game win streak. After the game, head coach Gino Auriemma calling Mississippi State the better team, and he assured reporters he hadn't forgotten what it's like to lose a game.
I knew this was coming at some point. I'm just shocked that it took this long to get here.
The Huskies' last loss, November 17th, 2014. That's 865 days and 2 national championships ago. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
The Sarasota Film Festival is March 31st through April 9th, featuring independent films from around the world, panels, parties, and conversations with stars, all happening in downtown Sarasota.
You don't want to miss it, so get your festival guide and choose the films and events you want to attend.
Buy your tickets online, by phone, or at the Hollywood 20 box office. They go fast, so get them now.
So join us to see and be seen.
Watch ABC7's Osprey Cam on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Opera TV, and get an exclusive bird's eye view of Sarah and Soda, our own resident Osprey couple. With ABC7's state-of-the-art high-definition Osprey Cam with night vision, you'll get an up-close and personal look at all the Osprey action live 24/7, and you might just be the first to spot an egg. Search ABC7 on your streaming device, download the free ABC7 channel app, and click on Osprey Cam.
Thank you.
You got a king?
Go fish! In your face, in your face,
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Download ABC7's official Suncoast weather app onto all your devices so you can stay informed wherever you go. With our full-featured weather app, you get weather alerts, interactive radar maps, current conditions, 10-day forecasts, and weather video from ABC7, all at your fingertips. And it's free. The ABC7 official Suncoast weather app, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. Just search Suncoast WX in the App Store and download yours today. Looking for something fun to do on a Friday night? Then come to Music on Main, the first Friday of every month at Lakewood Ranch. Enjoy free live music, dancing, great food, and lots of fun for every family member, even the furry ones. Meet up with friends, enjoy activities for the kids, or make it a special date night. And be sure to stop by the ABC7 booth and say hello. Mark your calendars for Music on Main, first Friday of the month, 6 to 9 at Lakewood Ranch. Brought to you by ABC7 and these sponsors. ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you, weeknights at 5.
A terrifying tumble off a cliff caught on camera. A motorcyclist losing control while riding through California's Los Angeles National Forest and flying off of a cliff. Gosh, look at that. A fellow rider ended up rushing to his aid, finding the rider amazingly just injured, but alive and alert. Emergency official.
When I turned 18, something big happened on my birthday. Every comfort that I knew, gone. This is what it feels like to age out of the foster care system in America. And this is the feeling that nearly 30,000 young people experience every year. But it can be better. You and me, working together for success beyond 18. Improve the lives of young people aging out of foster care. Learn more at jimcaseyouth.org.
I am powerful beyond my wildest imagination.
I will define my future.
I will keep challenging myself to improve.
Because I am a future leader of this great nation.
I will make a difference in my community.
I will not settle for simply chasing my dreams, I will achieve them.
Because I was given a chance.
An opportunity.
At Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
The ultimate leadership experience.
Join us. We'll build a new future together.